Hi Sagittarius, this is going to be your general love reading for the month of May. These are going to be the tarot decks I'm going to be using for you guys. I already shuffled, so let's get to it. I'm going to start channeling for you guys, okay? Just take a sip of water. Ooh, I was thirsty. All right, what can you guys expect in May, Sagittariuses? What can you guys expect in May in regards to love, overall energy? I feel like I'm seeing this white, like paper on a clipboard. Like you guys are holding something, like you're looking over something in your hands. And like you guys keep turning it over. Which is interesting because with like a clipboard, there's nothing on the other side. So it's almost as if like you guys are overthinking something. Almost to a point where, please, Oceana, you do this every fucking time, you annoying fucking cat. Oh my God. Okay, so every time I keep touching my eyes, it's like there's so much green, which makes sense. This is a love reading. So something's weighing heavy in regard, I feel stupid for saying this. Something's weighing heavy in regards to matters of your heart. But there's something about this in secret. I don't know if I don't know. I don't like it. Something about your mind. I'm seeing something do a peekaboo effect. Looking in, looking out, like something's outside of you guys. I don't feel like it's you. It's like you guys are hiding in your mind, leaning against a wall, and somebody's outside of you guys. It's like two people are against a wall back to back. Two people are back to back. And something's going through both of you. Like this is in your mind, you're stabbing something in both of your guys' heart. Things are moving fast, so I want to, hopefully I remember to go back to reinstate that, like to speak more clearly on that one. It's like you guys, I'm gonna open my eyes so I can say that more clearly. It's like you guys are overthinking something to a point where it kind of makes no sense. There's nothing more to like double check or overthink. Yet you guys are doing it to the point where it's like you're kind of doing it to just avoid something, to avoid action. It's like you're just staying in your mind to keep thinking. You're just making excuses. That's what it is. But yet you're thinking in your head that you're doing it to you're doing this thing where you believe in your head you're being logical about something. Like you need to really be sure. But it's almost to a point where now it's just like an excuse. Like they're just excuses at the end of the day, and you're just kind of hiding from yourself to the point where it's like you're hurting yourself, your own self. Wait, what was at the end? Was there anything else? The Magician. Yeah. What can you... Oh, let me make sure the glare. It's funny. Every time I'm looking at it from here, I see glare. There's no glare. Ironic. So... Oh my God, this was the... It was like a sword you were doing in your own mind. And it's like it was happening in the dark. So it's like you may not even be aware that you're hurting yourself. Let me see something. Let me see what else I was seeing. Where's the clipboard? I feel like this triangle was the clipboard. It's the paper. Oh, no. It was this. This was the clipboard. This was in your hands. Oh my God, this is you. This was in your hands. This clipboard was in your hands. This was a clipboard, this yellow table. It was lit up. You kept flipping it over. It was a piece of paper. Oh my God. Okay, so let me show you. Hold on. I'm tripping out. So this piece of paper, this table was a piece of paper. You see this dark thing? I don't know, whatever this is supposed to be. It was the clipboard clipping the piece of paper on. So just forget about all this other shit. You kept turning it over, turning it over, turning it over in your hands. To the point where it's like you were just kept checking it out, kept checking it out, kept checking it out. And then all of a sudden we're in your mind. Okay? Oh my, so the infinity symbol, it's you. It's like the other person on the other side taking action back to back was you, the magician, you holding yourself back from all the overthinking. Okay, this is too much of a glare for me. So Aries enters Jupiter. Wait. Jupiter enters Aries, I'm sorry. May 10th. So this is why this is coming through for you guys, because Jupiter rules Sagittarius. So you guys become the magician, which makes sense. You guys start... Oh, yeah, that's another thing I forgot to tell you guys. So a quick disclaimer for you guys. Unless, like, it's already happened for you guys. Depending on where Jupiter is in your guys' natal chart, if you guys aren't looking to have a family right now, be careful of that. Just because this looks very promising right now, like planting the seeds and letting the seeds grow. God damn it, Kylo. Can you please stop? You do this every time I click record. Stop it. Between you and the fucking neighborhood over here. Holy shit. It's like Sesame Street, I swear. Sorry, guys. Planting the seed. So this is exactly what Jupiter in Aries is all about. Everybody's going to be feeling Aries energy in regards to being a manifester, this great manifester where it's like whatever you guys want to create, you guys can start doing that right now. But also physically creating as well. So if you guys don't want to start creating families, watch it, okay? Especially if you guys have that type of energy in your natal chart, like wherever Aries is in your natal chart, if it's with children, if Jupiter is with children, then be extra, extra careful, okay? Just to throw that out there. So with the two people, because it went into your guys' head. So it's like I was seeing Mercury retrograde, shadow and light, because it's like it was a dark person and then a light person, back to back, going backwards, Mercury retrograde. So Mercury retrograde is an optical illusion. So when we look up in the cosmos, I don't think physically you and me could see this, but it looks like Mercury is going backwards, but it's actually not. It's just an illusion. However, the way we think, the way we speak, the way we act. It's it'll feel like this is what we want to do right now. This is this is right. This feels right. But it's like after June 3rd, it's like, ah, shit. Why did we say these things? Why did we do these things? It's like you guys aren't going to be resonating with that same stuff. So something about Mercury retrograde is going on in your guys' mind during this time frame in May in regards to love. I'm seeing you guys stab yourselves. Something like that. While creating. So it's like acting. Something about acting and hurting yourselves. Overthinking. Why is the Magician here? Let's get a clarifier. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Progressions, journey in reverse. So progressions, I'm just keeping this up for, keeping this straight up for visuals, but it came in reverse. Progressions is where specific planets are in our natal chart. Okay, so let me say that over again. So in our natal chart, this is like where the sun is, where the moon is, where Jupiter is, where Venus is, blah, blah, blah. So that's always going to be there in our natal chart. We're always going to hold that energy. However, how do we become evolved souls in this journey, right? So it's like you guys are Sagittariuses. Let's just say your guys' Venus is in Sagittarius, okay? So it's like, how do you guys become evolved in regards to love, right? Because we're all immature. We're not born mature. Like, please. Capricorn would take you guys there, I believe, right? Because I think Venus, I think it takes 8 years or 18 or 20. I forgot how long Venus takes before it gets to the next house placement. I don't know. Don't quote me. So technically that means, I think, Capricorn, it's an earth energy, right? Because you guys are a fire sign. That would make sense. You guys need to become grounded. So progressions. So that's considered to be a progression, progress along your journey. And again, this is all, I don't know what your guys' natal chart looks like. This is, I'm going off of, let's just say Venus is in Sagittarius. And this is if this is coming through because Venus is in, if this is a Venus issue. So it's coming through reverse, which means it's like something hasn't been learned yet along your journey. There's kind of like a halt, you know, a pause. There isn't progress with this. You guys are like, there's something you guys aren't able to see clearly in your mind. And unfortunately, it's like the universe is testing you guys. You see the infinity symbol? Mercury retrograde is going to be testing you guys. All right. See, this is what I love. So I'm picking up on duality here. Okay. We all have duality. Duality is the ego and the soul. Like the soul, when I say the soul, I mean like spirituality. And that's whatever you guys believe in. It's about balancing that energy. There's nothing wrong with having, you know, ego, but to what extent, you know? All right, I'm going to start channeling. What can Sagittariuses expect in May in regards to love? I feel like I'm seeing the number 3, but it's weird because it's like I'm seeing, I feel like I'm in the woods, but everything's kind of like like the trees and all that, they're like, I'm going to explain this a little wrong. Everything's foggy and the sky's black. The trees are all white, but it's all clouds. The path is dark. I can't see anything clearly. The path, I feel like, is possibly the water at nighttime. Like, I feel like it's a river and it's like flowing backwards. Again, I feel like Mercury retrograde, something like that, like not able to think clearly, see clearly. Something's going on, though, in what looks to be the river. So the water, those are feelings, you know. It's almost like we're just confused or lost or not sure what to do, where to go. I'm definitely seeing like reading a book or something like that, like trying to figure something out, but trying to learn in too fast of a time. So it's like, that's not how life lessons are learned. Life lessons are learned through patience, and you know, that's ego at the end of the day, trying to get it by a certain time in order for what? You know, it's not a race at the end of the day. You know, it's like whatever's meant to be will be. I feel like I'm definitely seeing a rear view mirror, but it's not on a car. It's like possibly on a bicycle or something like that. Honestly, I'm just going to open my eyes because it's like I can't make out anything. 7 of Wands. Oh, boy. Yeah, it's like it's like I almost feel like the mirror was on. I almost feel like, I know this is going to sound stupid, but the bike, it was so thin. That's why I knew it was a car. Seven of Wands. This is, you know, again, so this is fire energy. Fire energy is coming through big time. You know, the Magician. This is Aries energy. 7 of Wands. This is like defensive energy. Like, you know, the fuck out of here. Fuck out of my face. I feel like this is what it's like. It's almost like you guys want to figure something out on your own. I almost feel like this is why we were in maybe like a forest or something like that. But it's like you guys, 7, I'm thinking 7th house placement, partnerships, relationships. Again, we're talking about what you guys can expect in love in May. And again, I was seeing you guys like in a river with somebody and then reading. Yeah, look, it's your guys' card. Sagittarius, expand in reverse. You guys were reading too fast. The 9th house placement. That's higher knowledge, higher learning. You guys, this is like that spiritual guru, but it's like you guys are trying to catch up too quickly, and that's like the opposite of your guys' sign in an evolved way. It's like you guys are going about it in a way that isn't what your 9th house is all about. It's funny too, because it's like two ways of looking at this with this. So this came in reverse. I'm just keeping it straightforward for visual purposes. Let me make sure you guys can see this. Okay, good. I feel like you guys are all about freedom and doing things your guys' way. And this is kind of what this card is all about, right? But I feel like at the end of the day, so here's the thing with that. It's like that's not really the true evolved nature of your guys' sign. The reason you guys feel the need to be that way is because you feel like nobody understands you guys, right? Because you guys are so, and I'm not trying to toot your guys' horn. Oh God. Is that the phrase? I don't fucking care. So Jupiter, again, Jupiter is the original ruler of Pisces, right? And it's your guys' ruler, okay? So this means you guys are the spiritual guru. You guys are this all about what is the bigger meaning of life? What are the life secrets, you know? And then you guys are these intuitive people, right? And you guys are very lucky. Even if you guys don't feel lucky, it's like that's another thing about you guys. You guys end up in these lucky places and sometimes you guys don't even realize it. So because of that, it's like you guys have this you guys think a certain way and sometimes you have trouble expressing it because it's kind of so evolved or just a little too fast for most people, and it's like sometimes most people don't get it. Hopefully I'm explaining it the right way. So it's like you guys are like, why even bother? Something like that. But the thing is what you guys got to realize is about, I mean, everybody's natal chart's different. So the opposite, like what you guys are, like what you guys belong with or what you guys attract, what you guys are attracted to, whether you guys realize it or not, is like Gemini energy, right? That's learning from Gemini. Gemini is linking up, but yet you guys have this natural response to not link up. You guys feel like you have to do it alone, and it's like you don't have to be that way. So it's like you guys are hurting yourself. There's something about self-sabotage with love this month, and it stems from ego. You guys are hurting your journey. And I hate to say it, but it's like it's a typical Sagittarius thing. And I say that like with having this midhaven in the 9th house, 10th house cusp in Cancer energy, where we kind of come off as bitchy, but we don't mean to be. It's because we care. It's like you guys don't need to be this way. But you guys do this thing where it's like people want to get you guys, and you guys feel like nobody gets you. But that's not true. You guys are supposed to like just look at your 7th house placement and look at that energy. Look into that. You guys shouldn't be in the fucking forest trying to read a book in the dark and then trying to, you know, blockbuster it up in the clicking fast forward and shit. And I don't know, that's something to do with love. And it's like, that's not how it works. You know, look up your 7th house placement, look up the planets that are within that. And if there's no planets or no asteroids, then whatever, look up the energy. I would assume it's Gemini, but you know, everybody's natal chart's different. Literally, I'm an Aries. I don't have Aries starting at the 1st. Sagittarius, then look up your 9th house placement, right? Just because you're a Sagittarius doesn't mean you have Sagittarius in the 9th. But you guys are doing something a little backwards and it's hurting you guys. So like what I'm seeing coming through is that you guys, I feel like, want the benefits of what comes along with a relationship, but there's something about the actual committing part. No offense or anything, but this is, oh, something about the root chakra with the committing part. Something about security is coming through about why you guys don't want to commit. All right, I'm going to open my eyes. Queen of Wands. Let's pull a clarifier. I feel like, I was just channeling some more. I feel like I'm getting an eeny, meeny, miny, mo type of energy, which that also wouldn't surprise me either. Like you guys have options. Square, semi-square, quincunx, tension in reverse, no tension. So no tension. I'm going to keep this straightforward. So what was I saying before? So it's like you guys want the benefits to the relationship, like of a relationship. Like you want that nurturing energy. You want like those things that go along with it. But when it comes to actually committing, I'm trying to think about not laughing because this is like so typical. Sorry. Like this is a no-brainer to me. Okay. So, but there's no tension. Give me a second here to not be facetious in a joking way. Okay. So then what did I see? I then saw root chakra. Not wanting to commit because then... Okay, so let's look into that. But wait, before I look into that, let's see if I see anything else. Oh, wait, no, this could be another message. Hold on. No commitment. Hold on, because I'm beginning to think no commitment due to security. And I'm seeing the wands. And I'm seeing a home in the background. And I'm seeing someone with a bow and arrow. And I felt like it was a secret. Okay, so let's channel this. Hold on one second. What is this about? Who's Queen of Wands? No, hold on, actually. Let's think about this. So what can Sagittarius expect in May? So there's no tension when it comes to Queen of Wands. Why is there an issue when it comes to commitment? I feel like I'm seeing Yoda, the spiritual master from Star Wars. I feel like I see him in the back, like leaving the castle. Like looking up at the stars. And now I'm seeing like, okay, so I feel like you guys are the spiritual master, like on a quest. I feel like I'm seeing you guys with like, I'm gonna open my eyes. I feel like I'm seeing you guys with a wand and a crown and, what did they wear back then? A robe? I don't know. Like, it's like, okay, so no commitment. Because it's like you guys are on a quest for security, for like maybe the North Node in Taurus, or maybe just security in regards to spirituality, like within yourselves. You know, this is a general reading, so it's like you guys are all different. You guys are going to have to hold that energy where you see fit. So it's like you got, and if you really think about it, right, from a spiritual perspective, how can you commit to somebody in a relationship if like, and I'm not saying this is your guys' energy, but let's just say this is, if like you want to feel secure within yourselves, right? Again, I'm not saying this is you guys, right? I'm going based off what I'm seeing, right? Let's just say you guys want to master yourself, right? Because like I think about that with myself, for example, and I'm like, I want to be the best I can fucking be. So how do you do that while being in a relationship? And it's like, you can try, you know, because it's like that's the thing about giving yourself to somebody, like in a relationship, is that that's what a healthy relationship is balancing yourself in a relationship. It gets unhealthy when you try to give all of yourself or too much of yourself when you don't even know all of yourself, or if you're trying to learn all of yourself. So I feel like that's what I'm possibly picking up on. So it's like, how can you commit or be in a fully committed relationship if you're trying to master yourself? And that's the thing too, is like when you finally learn what a healthy relationship is, by like learning about it, it's like this is what they talk about as well, is that you can't just go all in. So I feel like that's what I'm picking up on, possibly. Yeah, 9 of Swords. It's like leaving home because, oh shit, yes, look. Oh. Leaving the home. Remember I said I felt like, you know, it's either you guys or whatever situation, you know, it's either your energy or it's not. It's like leaving home, going on this quest, being, what the fuck is his name? Yoda? Being Yoda, and like going on this journey, and then turning into like royalty within self, like learn, like knowing thyself, something like that. But like when you go on that type of journey, it's a nightmare because it's questioning everything you thought you knew. And again, it's like it's going back to ninth house. This is your guys' house, and it's in reverse right now. This is exactly this type of energy. It's a fucking nightmare. It's becoming something you already thought you were, basically, so to speak. See, look, the temples are breaking. This is what the ninth house is. Knowledge, information, knowledge you thought you always had, or a home you always thought you had, right? Because that's what was coming through is red, root chakra, security. And this is what Nine of Swords is. Swords is mental. It's like waking up in the middle of the night, like, ah! And I'm not saying literally, but something kind of sort of like that within that energy. So getting back to this reading, it's like, how can one commit fully or go into something 100% when you're feeling something similar within this energy and you know that and you want to go in it right? Well, you can't, and you know that. And that's the truth, right? Because then you could hurt somebody. All right, why is Nine of Swords here? Mars in reverse. No action. No movement. So I feel like with Yoda, so this is that spiritual master. This could be all, again, so this is swords, right? And this is the ninth house placement that we're picking up on because spiritual master is coming through. And then it's like, I'm seeing royalty. This is all mental. This is in reverse. This is like doing marathons within. Remember I said the energy within this card is waking up in the middle of the night? Because this is kind of like Mars being in the 8th house energy. It's like, how can you do something in the physical world when you've ran marathons inside in your internal world? That's why it's like there's this energy of, how can I commit to somebody despite feeling like this feels nice? I want this. There's no tension here. I want the benefits to a relationship, but can I commit? Technically, no, because I don't feel good or something like that. But what I like about this with you guys is, or whoever you guys feel this energy is, right? Because it's like, it's either you resonate or you don't. Like, no, I'm not offended either way. What I like about this energy is that something's being recognized here. And that I respect, and I like that. Okay, let's see what else wants to come through. What can you guys expect in May in regards to love? I feel like I'm seeing a helicopter, like a private helicopter. Look at me. How many more times? How many more times? Thank you. Private helicopter. I'm seeing your guys' eye. I'm seeing in the reflection of your eye a path. And I'm seeing a toothbrush, something in regards to cleaning up a path that you guys know needs to be taken, something like that. I feel like people are waiting on you guys. There's something about commitment, committing to your guys' path. See. Princess of Swords, mental clarity. The Sun, I love it. Source. I see, you know, I see some type of action towards whatever your guys' path is. In May. I see you guys committing to something in May. I see some type of mental clarity. I see some type of movement. I see you guys recognizing something and seeing something. That's what I see. Source. I like that. Trying to think anything else. I feel like it has to do with the sun in Gemini and the new moon in Gemini, which is towards the end of the month. I was just looking. New moon in Gemini is an energetic and start new fresh and let go of constraints that are holding you back. A chance to connect with others is what the sun in Gemini gives you guys. And I feel like that's what I'm seeing. I feel like you guys got this. I really do. I feel positive. You know, just like any month, it's like if we didn't know anything about the cosmos, this energy looks pretty fucking normal to me. You know, ups and downs. All right. So I hope this energy resonated. I hope this helped. And yeah, that's what I got for you guys.